nation building platform. When we call it nation building, it means that is to build the people. Nation connotes people. Nation building platform. You can call it people building platform. Another word for nation. When someone was saying, it was Dr. Deda that was giving a submission yesterday and was saying, uh, we are future leaders. I said, you individual, every clusterian here, you are a word. You are not just an ordinary being. You are a word. And you must see yourself like that. The essence of our daily coming together to push this revolution, the idea of us sharing the Zoom link. You see, you discover that some people are off and on. Some people are not taking it the way they are supposed to take it now. But this is the future. This is the future. A lot is going behind the scene. We are doing a lot to make sure that the vision stands, and because we have seen the impact, the place of people-to-people revolution in nation building cannot be pushed away. There is nothing anybody want to become on earth without people. You need someone to link you up to something. You need one person to talk about you in a certain place. You need people. You must take people important. You need to be mentored. Whether you like it or not, we are all being mentored by something. Something is mentoring you, whether you like it or
Let's carry out some patience. This could be some network glitches. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Shah is like, that's taking him out completely.
Yes, you need to be readmitted. Network is getting complaint.
I think Ambassador's network is bad.
Yes. It's the network. But it's actually, about the importance of people. I don't think it's even the only one. So let's have some patience. Yeah. From what Ambassador has always been saying, we could actually see impact in every one of us, how we have been impactful to every one of us, each and every one of us, you know, by the virtue of the vision of the ambassador, you know,
Yeah.
ambassador is that person that value people, he respect people, he cares for people, and you can see how that has even trickled to us. This is very important for as many of us that are on the call and have listened to this. When we meet people, it's very important that we treat people right. Recently we celebrated ambassador. Plus or minus, I believe ambassador should be around 50. I don't know. But with the way he related with people while he was growing, imagine that kind of relationship he had with people 25 years ago. He will always come here on this call, being honest, transparent with us, telling us 25 years ago where he was and how he were 25 years ago. And that 25 years ago, I'm very sure that he wasn't the only one. There was also a time that he invited his friend uh, to come speak with us, that childhood friend, doing the mind surgery then. It was, when you look at how they both interacted, while they were even on the call, you can feel the synergy, how they used to be. You understand? This is a very good lesson to us, with the youth of today, because most of the time, I have observed that when we are relating with ourselves, we don't care about tomorrow. We're just about what am I going to get from this person, use this person, and just move to the next person. Yes, you could do that. But imagine you doing that for like 20, 15, or 10 people. You use them and you dump them, you interact with people like a tissue paper. And 20 years, the nature, the earth, God, sparing your life. We're not here on earth. All those people that you have used, now, can you go back to them? Can you ask if, see, we should just be realistic with ourselves. This project of ambassador is not something that he can ever do alone. Yes, it's a vision, but I believe that he spread his tentacles to connect with his friends. One of Ambassador's strong pillars is Ambassador Eko, and we could see Ambassador Eko is never of our mate. She's like a big auntie to every one of us. So she will have known Ambassador prior to us. So I believe that it is how they interacted. And I know the little time I've interacted with Ambassador Eko, she's it's not that you are here. I just want to be sincere. She's a no-nonsense woman. She's down to earth. She will tell you the way it is. If you are not true, she will tell you are not real. If you are doing something that she doesn't like, she'll say it to your face. And if you cannot undo it, you're on your own. If she's that kind of person, and she's always there. She's one of those people that are consistent. Because what I'm saying is that I was privileged. I was privileged to be at the launching of the Global Clusters July 6th, by the grace of God, July 6th, 2024. I was privileged to be there at Abulegba. And our big auntie, Abosireko, was the MC of that day. And I could see the lively, she wore this wonderful blue gown, and she was so vibrant. And I was like, who is this celeb? She was so, and I was like, maybe that was the, maybe MC that was being called to just anchor an event, and that's all. You understand? But I could just recollect every time I see her or I thought of her, seeing her on every our meeting, that's always been how she was there, and she's still consistent. If ambassador has been someone that is not transparent enough, not loving enough, not caring enough, uh, no, we won't be having this. So we should very, very be careful. We should just be thoughtful. Should think deep. Now, imagine if ambassador just being like the other people. Even if you have this kind of vision, they won't support him because they feel like, they want to use us again and dump us. You understand? Nobody will follow him to this. And this will affect I, will affect Cluster Falabi, will affect Cluster Fares, affect Mr. Tennyson. You understand? Affects Mr. George, Mr. Baj. You understand? Every one of us that we're coming together and to make something together is to affect us, and that's the destiny that is being disrupted. So everything that we do with people, we should be very careful, very, very careful, very careful. We should note it with all prominence and all mind that what I'm doing now, even if I'm going to use this person and take this person for granted, the effects we go down to others. We should just have that in mind. Very, very important. Very, very important. Although before the launching of the global clusters, I have the opportunity, just the rare opportunity to meet the ambassador. You understand? I met him during the Teach and Win program, and ambassador was just a wonderful man among the coordinator then. I could see how he treated us. He only does treat us as common people, although we are from different tribes of Nigeria, different part of the country. But whenever ambassador is around, it's all joy. He will ask us, how you guys doing? Have you guys eaten? How is the condition? Then everybody loved him. Then in the house, we want to know him more, want to get to know him better, and the likes. It's just very important for us to be cautious of everything that we do. The ripple effects, not just for us, but to the whole world. Apostle has been a wonderful person. That's why his relationship with people. That's why I can call any big man, any great professional. Please come to my people, come and speak with my people. If he hasn't been good to them, they won't answer him. I won't be getting all this greatness we are getting. Thank you so very much. Ambassador, we have been holding on for you. Go on, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
thank you. Sorry, my internet just went off while I was, and I was trying to connect to the other router and all of that. Sorry about that. And I was talking about the people to people revolution. Thank you for standing in, my great clusterian, um, Oluwashi Otunshaga. I want to welcome every clusterian that I'm in right now. And I was talking about something to everyone that it's important that we all understand the place of the meeting that we're all doing. There is no way we will talk about nation building without building the people. Another word for nation is people. If there is no people, there is no nation. Nation is constituted by a consortium of so many people. And if we have created the first nation building social media platform, we can say we have created the first people building social media platform. Are you getting me? I just want everyone to understand where I'm coming from. The first people building social media platform. Now, how do you build people? The only way to build people, there is no any other way. The only way to build people is training. You were taught how to walk. You were taught how to talk. Everything we all know today. And nobody will tell me, when I tell people
make sure if you cannot make the meeting, make sure you go to YouTube and watch. Even me, what we did yesterday, I watched it. Do you understand? I had to rewatch. Tomorrow, I'll be seeing one of the chairmen, that is Odiolo local government chairman, tomorrow afternoon. So why am I talking like this? The place for people building cannot be pushed away. Now, there is nothing you need. There is no progress you want in your life. You need people. You need people. You need the right people in your life. A lot of people think everything they need is money. I was saying it yesterday. To connect with the right people, there are 6 kinds of currency. There are 6 kinds of currency. Your credibility is currency. Credibility is currency. Is money to you. Are you a credible person? Credibility is what people know you to be, what people say about you. No matter what, some people will still say something else about you, but you must have large number of people saying something nice about you if you really want to connect people to people. If you want to take advantage of this revolution to build your life so that you can in turn build your environment, you must have good credibility. 2, you must equally strive to have credible relationship. Credible relationship. Let me tell you something. For instance, now, Dr. Dedari, I know her, she knows me. Somebody might be in Oyo State now and say, I want to do something in Oyo State. I can say, Dr. Dedari, okay, something even happened. I know someone in Kenya. He's a pastor. He heads the whole of winners in Kenya. And he needed something. He needed certificate of indigene from Oyo State. And who do I call? I call the 001 cluster, Oyo cluster. That is Mogod. I said, from social local government, social this person needed in Kenya, and we're able to facilitate it. That is a place of credible relationship. You can ride on people's credibility to get to the top. There are some people, for instance, if you get to some companies, you tell them, give me this thing, they will not give you. But if someone now speak on your behalf, because of the relationship you have built with that person, if the person said, I trust you. For instance, there was one clusterian, it's not even somebody that is frequent here. He needed to do IT. He actually climbed on the shoulder of Farex, Clusterian Farex, the diction guru. And everybody knows Clusterian Farex is credible. It's been consistent. So Clusterian Farex will stand on me. We say, I should help this person. I should help this person. Do you understand? And, based on that credible relationship, we're able to get into a 5-star hotel in Bayelsa or something. So what am I trying to say for his intention? What I'm trying to say, credible relationship is something that you should not joke with. You have to be intentional in building it. If you want to enjoy this revolution, it's very important that you know that Because why I'm hammering on this now, why you were having meeting yesterday, I was typing it. And why I have to hammer on it and I have to talk about it in this people to people revolution now is because a lot of people think it is cash that they need. Cash is the smallest thing that you need in your life. You will see it. Credibility for yourself. What are you known for? What the people know that when they give you this thing, you do it well. What can they call you? When I'm among my friends, they call me Ijoba Turkey. Do you understand? Some of them call me ambassador. You know, United Nations ambassador, for education ambassador. What do they know you for? It's very important. You must be known for something. Then you must strive to get the right, credible relationship. If you say you have problem today, who are the people that will stand and say, no, this person must not have problem? Who are the people that will start praying for you immediately? Who are the people that will stand in gap for you? It depends on the kind of relationship you have built with those people that will determine whether people will stand for you or not. It's very, very important. Number 3 is integrity. Integrity is a key. Integrity is what you do. Whether people they see you or they know they see you is what you do. It's a scarce commodity. And it's very important. Based on our core value as clustarian, we must strive to work on our integrity. It's very, very important. You should be, if you don't have integrity, there is no way you will be able to implement government bilateral treaty. My success in government bilateral treaty, integrity was one of it. People open a thing for you and see how you handle it. You understand? Even when they are not watching you. Integrity will, when you have integrity, when they open one channel for you, you do it well. Afolabi, call me after this meeting. There's something you have to do. When they open one channel for you and you do it well, they will trust you more. People will give you more responsibility. That is the reason why I have so many awards. There is no year I don't collect award. Whether I'm in Nigeria, I'm not in Nigeria. This is my trip from July till February that I came back. I had almost 7 awards. Like every other month, there's always an award. Madam Abo said they attend for on my behalf to receive several awards. You understand? So one integrity in one thing will lead to another thing. So it's very important. I know we are not perfect. We are all working towards perfection. But it's very important that you work on your integrity. Whether people are looking at you or they are not looking at you. As a clustarian, you should be an embodiment of truthfulness, sincerity. These are ingredients of integrity. You understand? Openness. These are integral ingredient of integrity. Just convert it. It's currency. When people spot that you have integrity, hey, they know. My people, most of my friends don't joke with me. Why? Because they spot that openness, that truthfulness, that sincerity. They will see it in you. It's an act. You act it during scenarios and solutions. So integrity is key. Don't joke with your integrity. Number 4 is attitude. Attitude or character. Character. See, every human being on earth have one or two bad character. Every human being have this. But you see, what you do is that you try to manage yourself. You must strive to have the right attitude towards everything. You must have the right perspective towards life. You must be able to build yourself. And that is why when you say you are a cluster and you don't come to meeting, or you don't, even if you don't have time to come to meeting, go and watch. Go to YouTube and watch. There is no two way about building this country without building the people. Everybody, there are some people here now, they don't joke with this meeting because they know what they have picked from this meeting has transformed their life. Everybody knew that their life has changed, that they are a changed human being. So somebody that is not attending, the other day, Clusteran Alayo TV called after the meeting. She was so happy for the A certificate revolution. I said it. I said, anybody that is a serious-minded person, before you spend 3 months on this training, day-to-day training that we do, your life will transform. Shine. Something will ignite in your life. Something positive. You cannot spend up to 3 to 6 months in the global clusters and you are up to date. Is it the meeting we held yesterday that we have all stakeholders? You understand? Odiologo local government chairman was there. You know, Mushin local government was there, and they are open. Mushin already said we are opening a spark up in Mushin. They've agreed. All the government employers said they are buying land in the ARE. They have agreed. The Odiologo chairman, the outgoing chairman said, Ambassador, see me tomorrow. What is the difference between what we've been talking about in the global cluster and what that chairman, Honorable Ajala, was saying yesterday? I thank God that every cluster they were there. And he was talking about our education as if we have spoken. He was talking about everything. And this is what I want you to know, that is the nation building is in the heart of everybody. It's left for you as a clusterian to take it out there, share the video, share the write-up. Every three months, media team, review team, we must produce an ebook of our review and put it on Amazon. Spotify, diction, all your voice diction must go to Spotify, Apple Music, all these streaming platforms. Tennessee, all your AI videos should go on all streaming platforms. If you really love our dear nation, you must be intentional in building the right character and the right attitude. And you must make sure it's contagious. Everybody you meet in your life, you must tell them about this thing. And that is the global clusters. That is the clusterian. See, when you start building the right character, you will see the atmosphere of your life changed. Right character will change the kind of friends that comes into your life. Right character will change the kind of money that enters into your life. Right character will change the kind of favor that comes into your life. The place of right attitude and right character. It's a very strong ingredient. It's a currency. It's a currency. that will not allow you to be stranded. If people know that you have the right character, everybody will want you to live with them. Yes. Everybody will give you free accommodation. If your life, if you discover that you are in this life and it's like you are alone, it's like your life is not moving forward, it's because of these things that I mentioned: credibility, credible relationship, attitude, integrity. Now I'm mentioning attitude. And number 5 is competence. Competent in anything you are doing. You must be good at it. You must be working on everything you are doing. Do you understand? If you are a talker, you must be able to talk and people have deliverance. My words should resonate with your soul, should resonate with your spirit. There is a knowing in every human being. When you speak and it is the truth, they nod because it resonated with their spirit. Competence in anything you do. If you want to be making people to laugh, learn how to make people laugh well. If you are doing AI, do it well. Diction, look at a different style of doing it. Teaching, look at how you can teach well. If you are a farmer, farm well. The place of competence in nation building, we shout NSAS, end bad governance. Most people that shout NSAS, end bad governance, they cannot even write common application. Competence. Currently, in our society, they are talking about JAM and all of those things. Competence. You can see how incompetence is showing, is disgracing us to the outside world. Are we just doing JAM? Are we just doing the CBT? It's not new now. Competence. Someone's incompetence is making an elderly man to be crying on the national TV. The man is the head. He has a lot of people under him. They've been doing this thing because of someone incompetent. Someone just did little mistake, make an elderly man to be crying. How long do you want to be doing that? And that is why the global cluster is here to advocate that anything you want to do it with all your might. Put your energy there. Radiate energy from it. Train yourself regularly on it. Don't joke. It's your life. Anything you decide to do. It's currency for you. It's money. If you are competent in something, it's money. It's money. So, the final one is cash. You see, the currency is cash. All these things I mentioned, what you just need to add to it are some things you already have. Add your time to those things to give you the real cash. Very easy. Time to it. You can put it down that making it 7. Time is another currency. Time. Do you think I can bet you the people you used to roll with before, go and check them when you start receiving the training of the global clusters. Can never be the same person. You are different. Your thinking is different. Your mind is being built. Everything is different. And you are going to be giants of one big industry. Very soon, you will see what will be happening. You know, as we are creating this pack up, as people are leading, Ikorodu, get ready. There are some clustarians in the UK that they are all Ikorodu people. There is a KBC there, it's from Ikorodu. There is people, they are coming home this weekend. They are coming home this weekend. There is an event on Friday in that Ikorodu. So, are you getting me? A clustarian is burying his mother. You know? So, you cannot push it away. And they are ready. They are ready to, they say this one, they are ready. A lot of Nigerians in the diaspora are ready. Nigerians in Nigeria, let us get ready and let us do this. In people-to-people revolution, you must make sure you carry all of these things and you exhibit them as a clustarian. And don't joke with them. Don't think anybody that come to a meeting, are you sharing money? And that is why they will still be poor. They don't know that their credible relationship you will have. You understand? If the people that are coming from UK now see Cluster and Afolabi as a credible person, anytime they want to do something, they'll say, Afolabi, they'll send him money. Afolabi, they were trustworthy. Monotel, yeah, become the manager of that hotel. You understand? If you're on don't for me camera $3,500. You understand? Go to come our production team, you know, and he's a good guy. Him too is helping somebody. You understand? So that's it. So don't joke with all of these things. Having said that, I want people to contribute in 30 seconds. Let me get a review from Cluster and Ambassador Apostolico. What's your take on today's people-to-people revolution? Please, 30 seconds.
All right, good evening, sir. Happy Sunday, everyone. I want to greet my able CEO. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for opening our heart, understanding every how. I appreciate you. Thank you, Prosera Sheyi, Afolabi Farah, Mommy from Ibadan, oh, one nurse. I recognize you all. Thank you so much. I have ever known, sir, that the place of integrity, the place of credibility, the place of integrity, the place of credibility can never be set aside. Who are you? The person in you. How do you do? When you are with people and you are not with people, how do you behave? There are some people that when but after they are different thing entirely. The height will go in line depends on what you are teaching out to people. And I also know, having more close to ambassador, I can say categorically that the height will go in line will depend on those you are meeting. Will depend on the people you are meeting. Will depend on the connections you have. And so I will say we have accurate connections at in the global clusters. Sir, there is nothing that become in life without somebody drawing the hands up. There is somebody that will definitely take you up the ladder. And that is why we have to be serious with whatever we are doing here. We have to take it very seriously, and we have to do it with the whole of our hearts. I'm happy for our Falabi, but I'm not surprised, sir, because I know what he's capable of doing. I know Fares, I know Obisagun, what they are capable of doing. So I am not surprised. These are people that have been consistent and they have put in all their effort. For all of us, everybody that have been putting in effort, definitely your own time will come. So we need the connection. We need the people around us. You need people wherever you go in life, you need people. And I'm good enough to tell people, proud to the time I met Ambassador, proud to the time I joined the Goodmost family, Goodmost Learning Center, and eventually the global clusters. Before the global clusters, have met a lot of people. Through Ambassador, I've known a lot of people. Dr. Sheyi Makinde, the Billionaire Mentor, a whole lot of them. Mommy Mitchell, CEO Agview, a whole lot of people that ordinarily I wouldn't have met. But when the global cluster started, I met a larger number of people. I have gone everywhere to represent my boss, and people have seen him in us because we were always talking like him. So what am I saying in a nutshell, sir? This thing you have said today, these teachings you have given us, sir, I want to thank God for your life. And I pray the Lord will continue to give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I was just telling somebody yesterday, the same thing that has just said now. I said there is no connection. I know I a bit about politics, you know. So what is going on now, the way they are dishing out the position, the way they are, you know. So when I was telling somebody the person is supposed to be a counselor, and like we are just like, wow, what is going on? And I told my leaders in my local government, I told them, I said, we need to go and know more people. We need to go and connect more people. It's not enough to stay and be shouting. We need more. And eventually, I was able to convince them that you just need to connect you. And that's exactly what Ambassador has said today. So I totally agree with him. Let us connect. And how do we connect? Is by moving closer to those that, if you do something in life, you need to move closer to the person that has that thing. If you don't move closer, that thing will not come and locate you. They just mentioned Alayo. Alayo never knew that day that she was going to be used as an example. Look at the benefits. And I know all of us too, we have been benefiting. So let us connect. We need the people. I need mommy one apps in Ibadan. By God's grace, soon when I'm in Ibadan, I'm going to get her because I like her. I need that too. She's a senior colleague. I'm a school now. I'm a proprietress. I'm also a member, a bona fide member of NABS, an office holder too. But I would need that too to connect me more. So please, let's connect ourselves. Let's hold ourselves up. Let's move closer to people. And when you see people like Ambassador, as I round up, that has the wisdom, that has the knowledge, please get closer. One thing I want to say finally is that there is no way you move closer to Ambassador or this global cluster that you will not move up. And I pray that God will continue to connect us. Thank you very much, sir. It's been a nice time listening to you live. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Amazing.
Amen, ma.
Amazing. Thank you. That is the voice of the whole woman. Real estate cluster of the global cluster. I want to admonish everyone to join that cluster because it's really, really a good cluster to be and the future. Why? Because in the next 25 years, Nigeria will be the third most populous nation after India and China, and everybody will need a place to stay. So you should tap into the real estate industry. Let's hear a submission from the AI tycoon. In 1 minute, please. Pastor Afolabi Dari David. What's your take on today's call?
Good evening, sir, my ambassador. Good evening. And thank you for this wonderful platform. And everybody on the call today. My mommy, Ambassador, Mrs. Ambassador, good evening, ma. And also my mommy, Mrs. Odedari Adewumi, Ekrolema, Mudobale Muwa. My friends and everyone on the call today, good evening, good evening. Yeah, just like you said, there's no way I want to miss this lecture. I always want to be here because I'm getting value every day and it's changing my life. Though sometimes my old way want to come in when some things happen, but when I remember that I'm a Christian, I want to like, no. This thing should not be. They should not see this thing with me. So, and it's been, the meeting has been so helpful to me. Just like you said today, Yoba used to say, in your last show, called Dagoshi. So we need ourselves. But what is the kind of attitude that we showing to ourselves? Are you trustworthy? Are you credible? If they put something in your hand, will you handle it well? So with all this lecture, I want to improve my life. I want to make sure I'm a trustworthy person and somebody that when you give something to handle, I handle it with care, passion, and with respect, so that at least people can say something good about me. So I want to be a better person. I want to be a better version of myself, and I want to improve every day in my life. So I thank you so much for this wonderful lectures today and every other time, so as to improve our life. Thank you, sir. That's what I have to say for today. Thanks everyone on the call today.
Amazing. 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 Let's hear our submission from uh, Cluster and Dr. Odedari Mary Adewunya, the 001 or your naps. What's your take on today's call?
Excellent evening to everybody in the house.
Mm.
Excellent evening to everyone.
Perfect evening to you.
Am I
Good
on?
evening, ma'am.
Yes,
yes.
man, you're on.
Yes, ma, you're on, ma. Good evening,
Thank
ma.
you so much. I want to say you're well done, sir. Our president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Thank God for your life and thank you for the efforts. I pray you never go weary and you never go tired. Our great mama, Ambassador Abosede, this evening I still heard more about you. You're a giant indeed. Thank you for all you do. Clusterian Fares, Clusteroluwase, every other great Clusterian in the house. I do my cap for everybody. Thank you so much. This is a wonderful platform. Like I used to say, since I've joined, always, I even dream of it too. There was a particular day, I thought it was time. Hey, I pray God will save me. I thought it was time for our meeting. And I woke up. Eventually, I discovered I was still in the midnight. I want to thank God for that. That is funny indeed. That shows the kind of heart I've developed toward this thing. And like we're talking about people to people revolution, you see, the problem we have in this country is the problem of pretense. You know, majority of us in this country are an embodiment of fake. Fake. We are fake in so many ways. Thank God for this wonderful platform. Clusterians can never be a pretender. Clusterians are not fake people. And that's why we just have to go out there to bring in as many as possible. I still want to commend the effort of the media people and our president in particular for different avenues that have been opened now. For people that cannot join live here, they have means of watching, means of listening, means of reading about what we have done. And I think by that, be able to catch every mind that we are about to catch. Because nation building is the work of everybody. And every one of us must be ready to do this work. So to all of us that are being ahead of those that are coming, please continue to forge ahead. Those of us coming behind you too, we not relent. Let's make sure we take away pretense, we take away fake in terms of information, in terms of personality. Let's make it real. We are getting real information here. We are getting real thing here. This is where we can get it. And with that, Nigeria will be better. African continent will be better. Thank you for giving me this great chance. I appreciate it. Good evening once
Amazing.
again.
Amazing. That is the voice of the 001 NAPS or your states. Thank you for all you do, man, to contribute positive to humanity. By the way, we need um, volunteers to volunteer into the marketplace. There are a lot of products that should go into the marketplace. We're bringing our Abyss Farmers Market, all of our conglomerates, all of my friends' company. We're bringing all of their products. Clusterian endeavor to make sure if you are not yet a vendor, you can actually pledge on someone else to make sure. Please, host should make me a co-host. I don't know who is the host. Make me a co-host. So you can actually pledge on someone to be able to, like, you know, ensure that you have your products and services in the marketplace. If you have any expertise, ensure you have it in the marketplace. Let me get a submission from the 002 Certificate Revolution in 1 minute, please. What's your take on today's people-to-people revolution?
Thank you very much, sir. Our excellent global president of the global clusters. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I greet
Right.
our first lady and all the speakers that have spoken before me. I came in a bit late. I do really apologize for that, but I do agree with what everybody have said. And whoever that is not on this call today should please visit the YouTube channel and listen to this video and take action on what has been shared, because next week will be another additional. So if you have missed this today, like myself, that I'm going to go back on the YouTube, make sure you go back on the YouTube and take action on every information. Thank you so much, our able ambassador. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. You're welcome. That's great. That's great. That's good. Let me get a submission from Alayo TV. What's your take on today's people-to-people revolution?
Excellent evening to you, sir.
Good
I'm
evening.
so sorry I came in late.
All right. All right. Thank you very much for that. Let's get submission, final submission from I will say Joshua in 1 minute, please, so that we'll round up.
Wonderful evening to you, my president,
Yeah.
sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. The first lady and every member of the cluster. I greet everyone for this opportunity. Okay, so while you were talking earlier, I could remember the meeting we had about this motion. When the chairman was talking, he made mention of something, that there was an initiative that he brought up to loan people, maybe a million, several millions like that. I can't
100
really
million.
remember the
Yes,
figure.
they brought in 100 million.
And 100 million.
And people are not
And
returning the money.
after, yeah, and people did not return the money. And who have good something for to push us forward to make sure that we are all doing well. And people are not, they don't have this integrity, they don't have credibility, they are just doing whatever we like. We will still remain where we are in this nation. So if everyone can have this information that we are getting here in global cluster, it will foster our living, how to do things, how to build this nation and make this nation a better place for us. So it is a very good privilege that we are hearing all these things. But how we is that it can just go viral. That if every Nigerian can key into these things, by the time we have these good people that have this ability, they have this connection that they can push things and make things happen. And we have people who are less privileged and they are keen to it and they are do what they are supposed to do at the right time, then there will not be issues. What we are experiencing now, it will have reduced. So, and time management is very important. Time management, a lot of things we have, in short, on social media, we have a lot of, in short, once you just on your data, we have a lot of distractions here and there. But if you decide to manage your time properly, you won't get distracted and venture into things that are not really important to you. Also, consistency. Consistency, people to people. While you are consistent with whatever you're doing, people are seeing you doing this thing constantly, right? Whenever there's any opening, there's any opportunity, they can easily beckon on you, they can call on you, there can be a referrer that, oh, I know this person, this is what this person has been doing, because they'll be seeing that over the years, this is what this person has been doing and has been consistent with it. This is my submission, sir. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Yes, amazing, amazing. What he just said now furtherly portrays that money is not our problem. You understand? And I will say this: anybody you see with money that does not have credibility, that does not have credible relationship, that does not have integrity, that does not have the right attitude, that does not have any form of competence, run for that person. Why? Because it might be ritual. It might be because there is no way real money answer to value. Do you understand? Real money answer to what? Value. Please review department. Put it there. Real wealth answer to value. It is the value you render in your competence, in your this that actually gives. So don't be jumping on people that this me. I don't envy anybody, and I'm not. As a matter of fact, I have a lot of friends. They have big houses. They say, "Come and live with us." I don't really live with anybody. The small one where I get, I go manage them. That is it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'll manage where I am, and I will grow gradually, gradually, gradually. Because there was a time I was homeless. I can never forget. There was a time I was squatting. I can never forget. I was squatting in a room that is not even up to a standard room 25 years ago. So now, if I now have a place that I can put my head, I can even say, I can even have a sense of belonging that, is my own. So I should thank God. So that is the thing. So having said that, money is not our problem. Nigeria, money is not our problem. Let's build capacity. Let's have credibility. Let's have truthfulness. Let's have all of those ingredients. That ingredient, if you're an embodiment of it, don't worry. Just keep doing it. You will see what will happen to you. People will watch you. They'll think whether you are faking it. So once they see you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, they know that this one is no longer fake. You understand? So it might be painful sometimes. Putting all of these things in place might be painful, but do it. You are a clusterian. You are an embodiment of opportunity. You are not just an ordinary human being. You are a word. Every individual clusterian. You are a word. You are a nation. If you understand it, you must put that into the subconscious, and you are supposed to maintain peace and orderliness anywhere you are. You understand? You must make sure that everywhere you find yourself, you are representing well. Having said that, who are we? We're a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power. Accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determine what to collect. We are not just a social media platform with a marketplace with instant monetization. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. And today, we have learned that we are not just, it's not about nation building alone. Nation connote people building. So if you want to build your life, this is the right platform for you to be. If you want to scale up in life, this is the right platform. So I want everyone listening to me, make an intentional effort in ensuring that you speak on a daily basis to like 10 to 20 people and make sure that you rescue them from themselves. Do you understand? See, when you don't know yourself, you will abuse yourself. Put it there, review. When you don't know yourself, you will abuse yourself. And when you don't know yourself, you will connect with the wrong person. You understand? Because your fake self will not connect with the right person until you bring out the real self of yourself. My example is my brother here, Kosenan Afolabi. I know, I can bet it. If you are not Abolabi's friend now, you better be his friend. Because that boy, the way it's going, no, if it's not defeated,
I'm
is a
already your friend.
potential billionaire on earth. He's a, and I can mention some certain people. You know, Sheyi, Don, Farex. You know, these people, you know, as they are going, they are there. You can see them. You know, and Pastor Apostle Deko, Mommy Mary, I can tell you, these are people, these are the pillars of our
Master
nation.
Genie.
Do you understand? All of these people, Master Genie is an exceptional being. You understand? I get my friends. So all of these people are I told Alayo, I was angry with her. And I told her, I said, you don't come for meeting. You are not doing me. You are doing yourself. Anybody that does not, if you mix anything, go and rewatch. Even the one you are part of, rewatch it again. What makes you who you are is what you put inside of yourself. And I said, if you come for meeting every time, you are building your life. You will have enough content inside. I can speak from now till the next 4 hours and I will not be tired. And I will not use one to call two. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And I will be saying it one after the other. There is no any other real way to make real wealth than what we are saying here. Unless if you want to do Babalawo local or you want to do something diabolical. There is no anything. The real sense, the real way of making the right thing in life, and so that you have rest of mind. If you earn 10 kobo, you know that is your 10 kobo. Is these teachings that we are doing. Finish. Any other way, I'm telling you. So, people to people revolution. Number one, you must put yourself, submit yourself to learning. That's what my PA said yesterday. Submit yourself to learning. Submit yourself to capacity building. Submit yourself. That is the thing. Nigerians, submit yourself to learning. If we really want to learn, if we really want to build this nation, the nation does not belong to Tinubu alone. It belongs to all of us. All of us must submit ourselves to learning. We must build our capacity. We must build our life. When your life changes, the nation will change. Your life must change for the nation to change. Your life has not changed. You want the nation to change. You are looking for a pacadabra. It doesn't happen anywhere. All the people that you see that they are developed, their life has changed. That is why the nation is changing. Not to bug you with one rhetoric. Tomorrow is mind surgery. You know, it's something that you can't afford to miss. Somebody spectacular is coming to share their story. If you miss it, watch it on YouTube. Download the app on Play Store. Endeavor to join. We have like a cluster in the global cluster called the Global Cluster. So endeavor to join that cluster in the global clusters and invite your friends and family. I need more volunteer for the marketplace. We need more volunteer in every cluster. Please let us do that and endeavor to rescue someone. And that is how to connect with people. The person you rescue into this meeting, into this food today, can never forget you. So having said that, I want to say have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye for now, sir.